Hi, come on in. It is Temu Thursday. I don't like Temu Tuesday. Everybody does Temu Tuesday, and I like to be a little bit different. I was going to do a why wait for it Wednesday, but I decided to let's do some Temu treasures on Thursday instead. So, welcome to my little corner. My name is Connie. If you've been here before, welcome back. If you haven't been here, welcome. I'm glad to see you. There's a chair over here, the chair over there, and there's another chair over there. So I got plenty of spaces for you. I hope you brought a beverage because it is about 7 o'clock at night and it is 106 degrees right now. We are heading towards 120 degrees come, come Sunday. So we're going into our summertime down here in Central West Arizona or Midwest Arizona, I guess you would call it. So our temperatures now are going to range between 115 and 120 for like the next 6 to 8 weeks. And then when we get to late August, mid-September, we'll start dropping down to the low 100s and then eventually into the 90s by October. So yeah, it's hot. And yes, I'm sitting out here in this, but you know what? I'm okay. Remember last video I told you I was decorating? These beautiful shears came. I've got two of them up. I've got another one to show you that I haven't unpacked yet. So I will be surrounded by them. You can see them on this side right now. And they're just enough to subdue the light from coming outside, cut down on the glare, and they definitely help keep the dust off because my table that I'm working at, normally I have to dust it every day. I haven't had to dust it for 3 days now, which is wonderful. So these are serving a great purpose. And I'd rather just be able to either hose these off or take them down and wash them as opposed to have a mess out here on a whole patio. So we're going to go through a few things. Little business first. I am not sponsored by Temu. Everything that I show you came out of my pocket. Now, Temu, if you're listening and you want to sponsor me, I'll give it a shot. Why not? Right? So I hope you like what's in here because I see a lot of you have been watching my videos. So let's get going with some stuff that I have here. I've got two big bags. I have almost 70 items to show you. I even have a box here. It's not a Temu box, but it is a box. And let me show you some of the things that I got. This is just amazing. So this first thing I paid 68 cents for. This is just a pivot for hanging utensils. You can hang, I don't know, hot holders, oven mitts, whatever you want to hang on it. But this is a heavy duty one. And I got this one to mount under a shelf that's right where my stove is so that I can have easy access to my cooking utensils. This has the mount on the back, all right, which I've already slid into place. It has a groove here and it has the groove here. Oops, there you go. Now you can see it. And you just literally slide it into place. All right. Peel off the two-sided tape that's on the back of this, stick it up, and load it up. I do add my own two-sided tape on top of this because I have found that this is not a 3M grade type of adhesive. So everything is not going to stick to this really, really well. So I add the 3M adhesive and it works great. I already have two of these in black and one in white. So obviously they do work. It's just a matter of putting the right adhesive on the back of them. These don't require any adhesive. These were 48 cents for the set of two. These are little clips that you set on the edge of your trash basket, your little tiny trash baskets, those like 4-gallon ones that you scatter around the house, bedrooms, bathroom, that kind of thing. They look like a little person. You can see this is the body. Here's the top of the legs, the bottom of the legs, and the little foot coming out. They look like a little person sitting on there. This part goes inside the can. This goes on the outside of the can. Or you can put it the other way. It doesn't really matter. However you want. If you don't want anything sticking out, put it on the side like that. But for 48 cents, you've got two. I can put just one on a trash bag, or I can put one on either side of the trash bin. Doesn't really matter. I can do it either way. I have another order coming of those, so I'm really happy with that. 37 cents for a pack of 10 little self-stick hooks. You see, these are just those little hooks that everybody uses at like Christmas time to hang ornaments or to help hold up wires or garland or if they're stockings, they're Christmas stockings, if that's what you're into. You can also use these for lightweight decor around the house. I'm actually going to use some of these to hang a curtain that is going to go in a spot that I couldn't possibly put a curtain rod. So I'm going to use these instead. And because there's 10 of them, I'm not worried about how much weight is going to be on one of these. And again, it has a self stick on the back. All right, but I'll be using my 3M heavy duty tape to fit them. So 10 of them for 37 cents, not a bad deal. Okay, for $1.48. If you've been following my channel, you know I've been doing a lot of baking lately. And for like the 4th of July, I made choux pastry and I turned that into cream puffs and eclairs. It was a big hit where my mom lives. But I was not happy with the piping bag. I was not happy with the pastry bag because it was very flimsy and it bubbled under pressure. It almost started to split. So I said, doughs are just, you can put frosting in a disposable or a real thin bag, but for a heavy dough, a thick dough that you're going to be piping out for buns, you need a professional grade. So I got myself the professional grade piping bag. And this is actually true that you will see used on the bakery shows, right? That you can fold it to however you need it to fill it. It's nice and sturdy and solid. It does not have a cut in the tip. You can see the tip has not been cut yet. All right. And the reason for that is when you are your own pastry chef, so to speak, you're going to cut this tip to fit whatever piping tool, whatever metal tip you want to put in the bottom of this. So because I'm going to use this strictly for dough and not for icing, I will end up cutting this to fit my coupler and my tips for my dough. So I'm happy with the quality of this. I couldn't be more excited with the quality of that. That's absolutely amazing. All right, what do we got here? $1.48. So for $1.48, we have picnic table cover holders or tablecloth holders, whatever you want to call them. Typical things you slide on the edge of a table, all right, to hold your tablecloth down on a windy day. That's it. You just slide them in there, hook them on. So you have to excuse me, I have the hiccups. This is a bag of six pieces for $1.48. Very typical. These type of clips, yes, you can get them in metal. But for what I'm going to use, I'm using them only for a workspace, not for a place where people are going to be, pulling and tugging and whatnot on everything. So for $1.48, I got the plastic ones. I'm not unhappy with them. I don't know if I'll be happy with them until I use them, but the quality is good. They're nice and thick. Okay, this was, well, how much was this thing? 48 cents. Okay. So for 48 cents, I got this little night light, and it is a regular plug-in night light. Okay. It's not USB like everything else is USB. Oh my Lord. So regular plug-in. This one emits, I chose the purple. This is about 2-inch square. This emits around the ring. All right. It emits a very soft purple light glow. Almost as if you took a light bulb and threw a purple chiffon over the top of it. This is a light sensor in the center. You can plug this in, leave it plugged in all the time, because until it's dark, wherever you have it plugged in, it won't come on. All right. So it has no battery. It's an LED, which means it should last an eternal time, I'm hoping. But this is going to go in the bathroom, and the bathroom doesn't really get dark until late at night around here. So I imagine it probably won't turn on until after 11 o'clock when most of the house is dark and the sun is down. So I'm curious to see how this comes out. But for the price, 48 cents, and it's a real plug, why not, right? Oh, okay. 8 cents. 8 cents. 08. Two of them for 8 cents. Right. These are, let's see if I can get the measurement on it. 17.7 inches by 17.7 inches this way, which is what they would classify 18 inches. Okay. By 39 inches long. What I'm going to do with these are metallic. You can see they're kind of like a prismy metallic. They really reflect. You'll have to forgive me. I have a new ring light and it's catching the light. All right, so I'm going to put it over this way a little bit more. But these are like a very silvery metallic. I chose them, well, number one, for the price, but number two, because of them being silver, they're going to be much more reflective where I'm putting them. And I'm putting them inside my pantry. My pantry is kind of like a giant closet with the shelves. It's not like a walk-in pantry, like a closet, but it's a good-sized pantry. But it has a light on top, but the shelves kind of block the light. So I'm hoping, hope beyond hope, that this metallic will reflect the light that's coming in, bounce it around a little bit like a mirror type of thing does with light, and make it brighter in there. So I got these 2 rolls, 8 cents each. And when I went back today and I looked, I'm still 8 cents each. So I ordered 2 more rolls so that I can cover everything. Okay. This was initially $1.68. I had a 21-cent price reduction. So I ended up paying $1.47 for this. And for $1.47, I got this. It looks like under the sea, like sea rays and little different types of fish and whatnot on it. This is just a storage container that lays flat. It lays this way, right? It's only about maybe 6 inches deep. It's about 24 inches long, and it's about 16, maybe 18 inches deep that way. So it has a zipper, which if I can find it, we'll unzip it. Maybe. I can't find a zipper. Let's see, there we go. Oh, am I zipping it or am I opening it? I don't know. Oh, I just closed it. Duh. Okay, we'll open it then in that case. But you can hear the zipper works. So that's all there is to it. It's just a big open flat container. It will probably hold 1, maybe 2 of my crocheted blankets because I am trying to clear up some space in my closets. This actually might hold some seasonal pillows, like I have decorative pillows for like Christmas and that kind of thing, Halloween. This would be a great place to pack them up, slide them under the bed, out of sight, out of mind, right? Nobody sees them, but they're there, and the stuff that's in them is protected. This is another one of those cases. This one was $2.18. Let's get into this one. Bear with me here. Actually, for 106 degrees, it's really not bad right now because the sun's not hitting on me anymore. As you can see by the shears behind me, there's just a gentle breeze puffing them out. So I'm not getting any of the sand, feeling any of the sand come through from the yard. I'm just feeling the little breeze, but it's nice. Okay, so this one is almost exactly the same size, except for this one has a little handle on the end, so I can pull it out from underneath the bed when I want to get to it. It has actually handles on both ends. I don't know if you can see that. Move this back a little bit. There we go. So it has handles on both ends, all right? It has a zipper, but it has a peekaboo window. Hold on. It's been packed, so of course it's really stuck together tight. It's probably melted with this heat. I'm melting with this heat. Yeah, I know. I just said it was okay, but I'm okay if I melt. Okay, so it has this little peekaboo window. Can you see this? It has the peekaboo window in the front. And this one, of course, this one has a double zipper. It has 2 zippies on it, 2 holes. So I have this one over here that I just opened, and then I have this other one over here on this side. So this one is almost exactly the same size as the first one I showed you, except for it has this little window so that you can look to see what's in it. And I like that because I'm going to be putting multiple winter things in here and getting them off hangers because there's no reason to keep them in my closet when I'm not going to wear them for 6, 8, 10 months. Winter down here is nothing like winter where I came from in upstate New York. So winter down here means, oh, gee, I might have to put on a 3/4 length sleeve and I might have to break out a sweater coat. But I still don't need those things hanging around in my closet all the time. Bear with me a second here. Okay. All right. Oh, nope. Not ready for those yet. Hold on. Got more. As I said, there is close to 70 items in this bag. Very close to 70 items in this bag. And I have 2 bags total. Okay. This was 18 cents. Did you see that? 18 cents. And for the 18 cents, if I can get this open, I say that a lot, don't I? I think we all say that a lot. Can we get it open? All right. This is an eyeglass cleaner. It's got 2 really soft sponges in the middle. And you hold it like this across your glasses and you slide it. So for these, I'm going to put it around my glasses and I'm just going to go back and forth like this. And I'll do the same thing on this side. Just go back and forth. All right. And, oh, yeah, hello, I can see you. It's reusable a whole bunch of times. You can wipe it out and clean it if it gets too bad. You might want to sterilize it if it gets too dirty. But for the price, I did order another pair so I can keep a pair of that in my pocketbook. Okay, $1.88. Now this is all miscellaneous household stuff. Some of it looks like it's going to be kitchen, but not exactly. So for $1.88, I got this stainless steel little scoop. It's a one-piece scoop. It's welded in there. Okay, just like any other professional scoop you find, stainless steel, very well made. Okay, very nice, very solid item. This is for my ice cube bin. My refrigerator does have ice and water dispenser, but every once in a while, I just want to get ice out quickly. And my container that holds the ice within the freezer is a pain in the you know what to pull it out and put it in something else. So having the scoop is going to make it a lot easier. So yeah, it's general household. It's kind of kitchen, but I can also use it for anything else that I want to serve up. Whether I want to serve up melon balls or berries or whatever. This is nice and sturdy. This will even work for scooping sugar or, I don't know, having kids play in the sand in the back. I can't complain. It's a great price. Okay. You may have seen in previous videos or recently walking behind me, one or both of my dogs. Now, these were $1.77 each. And they're referred to as, hold on, is it listed on here? Okay, so it's a potty pad. No. If a dog never pees on something once, he'll never pee on it ever. If it's not given to him to allow him to pee on it, then he won't. So I just thought these were too cute. Now, my kitchen I'm remodeling is white, gray, red, and black. Hello. All right. This has a nice protective lining on the back, which blocks moisture. And on the front, it has the little paw prints and the dog bones. It's about 15 inches by maybe about 8 or 9 inches. This is what their dog dishes are going to go on. Let me turn this light down. It seems a little bright now that's getting darker. There we go. This is, each of them are getting the same thing, and it's going to go under their dog dish, their food dishes. Their water dish is on a black rug already, so I got 2 of those. Right? One for each dog. So, and they're identical. So just like kids, for my dogs, you got to get them the same thing or they fight over it. That's why they call them fur kids, because they act just like it. But yep, absolutely the same. Very happy with these. And for the cost, under $2 each, can't complain. Love this. Highly recommend this. Don't use this as a pee pad. I mean, come on, it's too nice. Look at this. Put it under your dog's food dish or under the water dish. Or if you have a combo thing, it's big enough. You can put a little combo thing if you have like one of those small chihuahuas or what people call ankle biters, those mini dogs. I happen to have pit bulls, so they have to have a separate water dish. Okay, 38 cents for this. Yes, it's all in Chinese. Can't read what it says, but there are 12 pens in here, and all 12 are red. And we're going to see, oops, I just lost the top off of one, so we might as well make that one the, hello, come out. We might as well make that one the guinea pig, right? All right, we're going to see if we can get these two right. Yep, and they do. See the red scribble on there. They're a very fine point. Okay, but it's definitely red. Can't see, not enough light. Okay, hold on, I'll turn it up. There we go. Is that better? Okay. So very fine point pens, which is great. The red I use in my business, but for some odd reason, I'm not sure why, my mom likes to use red pens when she does her Sudoku book. So I'll take a couple of these over to her. That also helps identify them so everybody knows that they're hers and they don't steal them away. All right, 78 cents. I did get 2 of these. They're identical. One of them is already in use. I saved this one so I could show you. And I am loving the one that's in use, let me tell you. No complaints whatsoever. This is a little hanging storage thing. All right, it's got 3 sections to it. one, and you got to kind of open them up when you get it because they do have a little bit of a square bottom to them. All right, so you can get some pretty good stuff in here. All right, so you got 1, 2, 3 pockets. All right, they come with a wooden rod, and the wooden rod you just feed it through here. Da, 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 da. Hold on, one more. Oh, come on. These things have been packed for so long, they're just tight. All right, so you've got your wooden rod, and then it comes with the twine. And you hang your twine on either end, one on that side, one on that side, and you hang it up. I have all my smaller cleaning supplies, like my Swiffer pads are in one of these, and green scouring pads that I have, soap sheets that I have, all sorts of different cleaning and dusting supplies are in one. I'm not sure what I'm going to put in this one. I may put dog items in this one, like the spare dog collars. Yes, I do have a shock collar, but that's for training purposes only for my dogs. So I'm not sure what I'm going to put in here, but it was too good to pass up for the price. Having one and it's holding up. It's beautiful. I love it. It fits everything nicely. It makes it so handy. The string, if you don't like the string, you can hang it up using anything you want. You can just put a nail under the wooden bar or a hook under that wooden bar and just hang it right off the bar. So you have a lot of choices with that one. All right, what else we got down in here? Hold on, I got to lean down into this little bag here. There's a lot still. We're only still in the first bag. I think there was, how many items were in this bag? 34 items were in this bag. And we're getting, there's a couple of big things in the bag, so don't be too upset about what we're, don't get all the little stuff out. I think so. All right. For the most part, I got the little stuff out. And then we'll get into the bigger things. All right. For $3.49, this is a box of washers. You see that? There is 360 washers, all different size. And if you know, you've been listening, I tell you, we'll be working on my house. This is one of the things that I have been looking like crazy for, and I ran out. So for $3.40, the big box stores couldn't get me, 360. So that's like a penny a piece. Couldn't get that at the box stores, especially with this variety, all these different sizes. So I'm really happy with that. I can't wait to open it up and start putting it to use, which I will be doing very, very soon. All right, 37 cents. You notice there's a lot of low price items in here, right? Let me give you a little hint. People have been complaining. I've been checking out a lot of other Temu haulers and watching their videos and looking at the comments that people are leaving. And people are saying, oh, well, the shipping speed is ridiculous and the prices of their items are going up. My response to that is no and no. All right. And the reason is, number one, the prices. All right. If you're looking for a certain item and you can't find it for a price that you want to spend, don't spend what they're asking for. Because what happens is their prices go up and down based on supply and demand. So when an item isn't selling well, for whatever reason, whether it's overpriced or just not a popular item, they drop the prices. There's always lightning deals, flash sales, summer specials going on. If you're not in a rush for something, then wait. Watch the prices. You can put it in your basket, but just not cash out. Just put it in your basket and watch and see if the price goes down on it. As long as it's in your cart and the price goes down, you'll get the lowest price. If the price goes back up and you still haven't paid for it, your price won't go up. You always get the lowest price. So I saw these for like $1.68, $1.78. We had bought one before for 18 cents. Well, that particular lightning deal was over. This lightning deal was 37 cents. And I said, you know what? This is still worth 37 cents. So this is basically either a remote control or a cell phone holder, all right, that you wall mount. So you can, the one I already have, I have it stuck to the side of my nightstand, and it's where I put my phone to charge, because you can see it's open on the bottom so that the wires can hang out the bottom and you can charge up your cell phone. This one is going to be for the remote controls for my bedroom. I have two, and they're very thin and small, so I'm pretty sure they'll both fit in here. And if not, I'll buy another one. But they're for the remote control for either the fan or the TV set. So this does come with the two-sided adhesive. It's on this board, right? So all you do is peel it off, stick it on the back. It's non-invasive. You can stick it on anything. It does have a couple, if you can see, pre-drilled spots right here, and then down here in the corners where if you wanted to mount something using screws, you could. I haven't found any reason to because there's nothing that heavy going into this. So I actually love that. Watch your prices, be patient, wait. The prices will change. Okay. They go up, they go down. I'm getting a lot of shadow and I'm trying to fix that. I don't know. Let's see if I can make this any better. There we go. Hi, now I can see you better. Okay. Now, as far as shipping goes, if you're going to shop at Temu, don't expect to get your shipping in 3, 4, 5 days. This is not Amazon. Okay. Number one, you're not being charged for shipping. It's completely free, and you're not paying a membership fee like you do on Amazon, which part of that fee does go towards shipping. You're also not paying the high prices that you pay on Amazon to compensate for their shipping. You're getting low prices, all right, quality items on average, 10 days, 7 to 10 days for me on average. Temu will always give you a window and they'll say, okay, expect your delivery between 10 to 14 days, usually. If your order is late, they're going to compensate you. They're going to give you a $5 credit as a thank you for your patience. Well, guess what? The order that I just placed this morning, I only paid $2.16, and that was the tax because you can't get away from paying the tax. Everything else was covered by credits because I had over $18 in credits. I had a $5 credit for an item that I had in my cart. I had paid for it. And then all of a sudden, their logistics system, the algorithms caught up with everything. And they finally realized, oops, it's out of stock, but she paid for it. So the item was $5.28. They gave me an instant $5 refund saying, we'll let you know if this comes back in stock. If it does, we'll send it to you, but we're giving you $5 back on the purchase. Great. Okay. The item also had price reduction. So I ended up getting credits worth more than what I had paid. But then I had 2 orders that for some odd reason were delayed. And the 2 orders both came a day late. So for each of those orders, I got a $5 credit as a thank you for my patience. So be patient. You will get your items. All right. You're not going to get them overnight. You're not going to get them in a rush. All right. No, you can't request express shipping on them. With these kind of prices, if you need something that fast, go to the dollar store, go to Target, Walmart, order through Amazon, spend extra money. I prefer to keep my money and wait because that way I have something to look forward to when they come in. Like this little doohickey, 38 cents, all right, 38 cents. And I saw these for a lot more money than that on Temu by a different seller. So you hunt around. When you're in a category, go up to the top and sort the price from low to highest. Whatever category you're in, it doesn't matter, right? You just sort that way. And whatever's the lowest price, there might be 5 vendors selling these, but the lowest price will always come up first, and that's the one I'm going after. Right. So this, they say, is a little scrubber. For carpets or whatever the case may be. I'm going to use this on upholstery. Look, very stiff brushes. You hear that? Very stiff brushes. It has a dispenser here where your soap comes through. You fill your soap in here. Here's your little plug. All right. You plug that puppy up and it fits right in there. My nails will let me put it in. Come on, get in there. There we go. All right. So you plug it up. Right. And then you just start scrubbing. As you dip this in water, your soap will automatically dispense. And I'm going to use this to scrub the upholstery on my armchair, especially the arms of my armchair, because they're getting to the point that they really, really need it. Let me fix this light. I don't know what's going on with that light, but okay. So that's what this was for. 38 cents. Definitely worth waiting for. Definitely worth the price. Highly recommend. Shop careful. Shop, what they say, instead of don't work hard, work smart. It's the same thing applies to shopping. All right. Don't shop fast, shop smart. Right. This was originally 98 cents. I got a 16-cent price reduction on it. price adjustment. So I paid 88 cents for this. This is just another hanger, another swivel hanger, but this one is a two-sided swivel. So this one, see if I can get this on without breaking a nail. It's all right. I do my own nails, so if I break a nail, I'm not worried about it. I just can't see if I have it on. I guess I do. Okay. All right. So this one you can hang this way, or you can hang it off the side of something and it will swivel down. And again, it's for hanging whatever you want to hang on. It has the slot in the back, just like the other ones. You slide the piece down into the slot. It has the two-sided tape, but again, I will be using my 3M two-sided tape for it. Great thing. This is the second pivot one that I have that comes down and bends like this. So I have 2 of these and I have 3 of the black ones. And I'm hoping that's the last of them because I can't imagine having to hang up anything else. 37 cents. 37 cents. This is soap strips. I don't know what they smell like. I don't know if it's giving me a flavor. It does not say. All right, it says there are 25 in here, and this opens up this way, and these are little individual soap strips for washing your hands if you're traveling, if you're camping, in your car, you spill something and you want to clean up. These are just little individual soap strips. Okay, just tiny little soap strips. Nice little case. Well, they don't have any smell. I mean, literally nothing. Okay, so I guess I'll find out. It's funny too, because it's got a little loop here. And I'm not sure why they would put a little loop there, thinking that you might want to clip it and hang it on something. But to me, I'm just going to throw it in my glove compartment and be done with it. For 37 cents, I'm actually kind of glad that it doesn't have a smell to it. God only knows what smell they would put with that, right? Okay. This started out as 98 cents. I had a 9-cent price adjustment, so I paid 89 cents for this set. This is a set. And I'll show you, this is for my craft business, for my jewelry business. This looks like pens. Now, these 4, typically, these are refills, okay? These are just refills. So they're not additional parts, they're replacement parts. So let me put those back in here, and then I'll show you what they're replacement for. Some of you may have already seen this. No, this is not a pen. This is a knife. It's a little blade. I don't know if you can see that little tiny blade in there. Can you see that little blade? This is for fine detail trimming work. I use this on the leather work that I make when I make the bracelets that have like all the bling on them, and I have to trim the leather around the buckles and whatnot. That's what this is for, because this is easy to hold. Yes, I'm left-handed. This is easy to hold like a pen, and then just draw out what I need with this tiny little blade. So I love that. All right. And it comes with 4 replacements, all for 89 cents. So crafters out there, if you're any kind of crafting that's dealing with cloth or paper, these would be perfect for you. Those are going into my jewelry business. Oh my gosh. So what's it like where you are? Is the temperature still 100 some odd degrees? We are at 7:30 right now. And at 7:30, the temperature is still 106 degrees. It's not supposed to go down, except for like to the mid 90s tonight, which is normal for this time of year. But you know, as they say, okay, I'll say it together now, but it's a dry heat. It actually is. Monsoon season is starting here, but in the area where I live, I am northwest of Phoenix proper. Yeah, not a lot of humidity here. And when the monsoons do come, it's no different than a wonderful rain in April in upstate New York or Vermont. And by the way, my prayers go out to everybody in the Northeast that is under the floods, because I know a lot of these towns and I have friends and people who live in those areas. Fortunately, everyone is told me that they are safe and they're away from the floodwaters, but keep them in your prayers, because it's a horrible thing when you get that much rain. That's what happens down here in Arizona, because the ground is so hard. If we get a monsoon, it can't soak into the ground, so it stays on top and it floods and it gets bad. Okay, 98 cents. Y'all just heard me say about my doggy, so I had to get this little sticker. I'm going to put this in my car. It says Pit Bull Mama. I am a pit bull mama for sure. And I don't know who's tougher, me or my dogs, but yeah, this is a vinyl sticker. It's a nice, good, thick quality. I'm not worried about it being wrinkled. It'll press out nicely when I actually get it and put it up on the, and I like the sunglasses too, because yeah, my male pit bull has a pair of sunglasses and he looks pretty cool when he wears. Okay, we're almost done with this bag. We are at, oh my gosh, I had 35 minutes so far. So this is going to be an hour-long video. I don't think I've ever done an hour-long video. All right, let's see. This was $2.48. I have not put this together yet, and I'm not going to put it together on camera because I don't want us to go forever. But this basically, this is a tripod, okay, for the cell phone. So I'm sure you've all seen these. We have a couple of different ways. It can screw on here or it can screw on here, whichever way you want to do it. All right, that's all there is to putting this together. It's on a ball rotation so you can turn it. And it's just to mount. You can lock, it has a locking tap on this side, which you flip it up. You can lock it to make it tight and get the legs wherever you want to keep it. That's all that is. It's a nice little tripod for my cell phone. And right now I am using my computer because it's better for editing and whatnot, but eventually I'll start using my cell phone again. All right, $2.39. This is the cutest little thing, I swear. We're going to check it out on something. But for $2.39, this is a identity roller and a package cutter. There we go. You see better if I put them over here away from that bright light. Okay. On the back, he has a slide up button. And you push it up. Look, here comes, and you have to hold it up or it won't stay up. It automatically goes right back down, which is good. Safety feature, you can't cut yourself. So you hold it up and you've got a nice little short, tiny blade for cutting open little pieces of packages. So that's a bonus. And the minute you let it go, it's done. Now, when you take off his bottom, he's a security roller. He will black out anything that you don't want anybody to see. So I'm going to try it on this and see if I can just black this out. Whoa, seriously. Okay. Couldn't reread that if I wanted to. So that is excellent. I'm really happy with that for the money for $2.39. Yeah, he's going to go to good use. Right in the front of the Temu bags were my address. I keep forgetting not to hold those things up. Okay, while I have this up, I might as well show you. You all know I've been doing a lot of renovating and remodeling around the house. So obviously I've been going through a ton of paintbrushes. So I went to Temu and I said, can I get them cheaper than at Lowe's or Home Depot or Amazon or any of the hardware stores? And I did. So I bought them. I have this little 1-inch brush, camel hair brush for 62 cents. I'm not going to take it out of the plastic because I want to protect the camel hair. And I got this 2-inch brush, 89 cents, also camel hair. All right, wooden handle. Not a bad deal for that. And then I got a set of 4 foam brushes for $1.57. And they all rank in size from a 1-inch, 1.5-inch, 2-inch, and 3-inch. So these are for the foam brushes are for the cabinet finishing. Because when I put the final coat on, I use a special roller, excuse me, and made just for cabinets to keep them smooth. But when I have to do that, the little trim around the doors and things, it's too small for the roller. The foam makes everything go on nice and smooth. My cabinets are coming out beautiful. If you follow me on Facebook, look below in the description. You'll see my email address. Before I forget, you will also see my link to Temu. And anyone can use that link. You go there, it'll take you where you can spin the wheel for whatever days rewards that they might be giving away, whatever their offerings are. But for new users, there's also a code in that description list. That code will get you 30% off your first order. So, but the 30% is only for the new users. And if you're not a new user, you know all about, they hit you up with coupons and they fill your mailbox with this special and this gift box and that. They're always doing incentives. So it's a wonderful thing. $1.37 for this. $1.37. These are called skin tag patches. I don't know why this is glaring so much. Skin tag patches. Let me find a way. Bear with me a second here. I can turn that a little bit. There we go. skin tag patches. All right, so these are supposed to be good mole and wart remover. It says for both. It says fast healing, transparent, waterproof, non-drying, and drug-free. So not quite sure, but there's 144 patches in this little box for $1.37, roughly a penny a patch. So I figure, you know what? I'm going to try it. Worst case scenario, I don't know if there's any latex or what the glue is that holds them off. I'm going to have a reaction or not, but it's worth trying it. I have a few skin tags that I want to get rid of. I think, might work. I don't know if it'll work for my dog too, but it might. Okay. Two more things in this bag. This was, okay. This is a little humidifier. This is what they call a personal humidifier. Let me take this out of here. This one's really pretty. It's exactly the same as the other one. And oh, by the way, it has instructions in English. Okay, English. I don't know why that's glaring. I am not happy with that light. Okay, so it has instructions in English, and that's a good thing. Comes in a nice little bag. Nice color. All right, same color as my other one. It's soft, smoky gray with the rose gold and white on the top. This is where your moisture, your vapor comes out of. This USB charger. There's where you charge. The charger is in the tub right there. You fill this up with water. This has a safety on it that it will shut itself off if it's no longer able to suck water. It just shuts itself off. Once you push the button, the start button is this little teardrop here, this little water drop. Once you push that button, all right, the steam will come out. And it comes about this high. It's a very light vapor. Now, I have mine on a wicker stand where it's not going to hurt any of the good wood. I don't know. This says it's supposed to be safe for your desktops. Let's see. Well, it doesn't say it on here, but it said it on the website that it's not going to leave rings or damage your furniture. So I can't speak for that because I don't have it in a place where it would do that. But I can say it works great. Where I have it, the air conditioning blows down, comes right through the mist. And as my fan circulates everything through the room, it really keeps the room from drying out. And that's a big problem that we have down here in Arizona is things getting overdry. Not the humidity, but dry to where we actually need some humidity. Now, last item in this bag. Oh, wait, second to last item. I found something in the bottom. All right. In the bottom basically was just a grip your phone. All right, this was 58 cents. I don't like the handle on the back of my phone. The back of my phone has this hard, round metal handle. If you can see, it's very, very hard. It's very rough. It's not comfortable. I do not like using it. So I just got this little strap, goes on with Velcro. You put your hand through it. You can see in the pictures where that's how you would hold it as a band. You put your hand right through it. So this is what I'm going to be putting on the back of my phone. I'm desperate to get rid of that stupid clip. Okay. Hot. Okay. This last item is a multi-function folding desktop fan. I don't know if you can see that or not. Hold on a second. Let me try something. Too dark. Okay. Well, it's like, I don't know if you don't want to see me, but I'm just trying to figure out how to get rid of the glare on this thing. Maybe if I just change the color to a softer color. Bear with that. Might be too bad. All right. Let me go a little brighter. Okay, let's see how that works. There we go. Look at that. It's just like trial and error, right? Okay, so this is a fan. And as you can see, look, it doesn't look like it's a fan because that's how it's laying down. Excuse me. This is what it looks like. You can hang it on the wall. You can fold it down flat, or you can sit it up at an angle. I'm going to be hanging this on the wall. This is actually going in the upper corner of my kitchen because my kitchen has an AC vent, but it has nothing to move the air, nothing whatsoever. And because the kitchen's at the back of the house, which is the sunny side, it needs to have something. So USB charger, okay, comes with, and I think this is about 6 foot long, if I remember correctly. Pull this out of the box. Finally, it's been here for a couple of weeks and I finally read it. It has instructions. The question is, are they in English? Let's look. Oh, it is. Look, in English, multifunctional folding pan. Folding pan. Folding pan in English. All right, so it definitely gives it to you in English. All right, very happy with that. I'm glad of that. That's let me set that over there. Okay. So nicely bubble wrapped, very lightweight, which I'm really pleasantly surprised with. So this is all there is to it. It's a very simple thing. Here's your controls on this side. I don't know if this is, you push a button to make it turn and change position. Your fan to start. Oh, there it goes. It's on. Can you hear it? All right. And it has a timer. Okay. 3 speeds, 4 speeds, and off. So it has different speeds. And it's going to be just enough to move it as the AC comes out. It's going to be able to spread it around the room. So that's absolutely perfect. Love that. I will fiddle with it as far as how to make it pivot. I don't want to force it to do anything right now because I haven't read the instructions on it, but I'm really happy with that. Oddly enough, it comes with this little tiny clip. All right, this is very lightweight, but yet it's sturdy. It comes with a little tiny 2-sided tape with a clip. All right, for you to attach to the back, there's a little hole that it locks into. All right, that holds it so that it hangs. And that's what my intention is. I don't know if I use this clip or not. It's a matter of, do I trust it, especially because where I'm going to be hanging this. But I'm looking forward to using this, and I'll get it up tomorrow, and I'll let you know how it works. Okay, next bag. I promise the next bag will go quicker. I'll fly through this stuff, right? Okay. I don't have to open it. You can see what this is. This is another hanging one that spins. All right, this one goes either this way or this way. Same thing. This is 98 cents. This is for straining cans. You have a can of baked beans or you have a can of vegetables or something, and you take the lid off, you got to get that extra water out. Well, I don't know about you, but those lids, you don't know where they've been. They're dirty. And unless you're washing the lid of your can off before you're cutting it open, you're going to get all sorts of crap in with your food. So you take off the lid. This has tread on the inside of it. Okay. You can turn it, basically screw it onto your lid, pour everything out, let all the juices come out. Microwave safe, microwave safe, dishwasher safe, BPA free, and it's heat resistant. So if your can is warm for whatever reason, I don't know if you were cooking it outside on the grill, you were warming something up, it'll hold up. So for the price, you can't go wrong. All right, artificial plants. I have some spots in the house that need greenery. And with the water shortage here in Arizona and whatnot, I like to minimize what I have for real plants. So I just got this ivy. I thought this was very cute. And you can see it's pretty full. And that's exactly how I'm going to leave it, is just like this inside the pot. So it looks really good. I'm very happy with the quality of it, as a matter of fact. I'm quite happy with the quality of it. Yeah, I'll bend it around a little bit and get it to where I want to go. But I think, what do they call this? English ivy is what they're calling this. I don't know if it's English ivy or not. It looks more like a coleus, but it's very, very nice. And for the money, it was 99 cents. I had a 2-cent reduction in it. So I only paid 97 cents for that piece of little greenery. Couldn't be happier. Okay, next item, $3.09. This is window film. And I know it's going to be really hard to see the pattern on this. But it's got a very, very soft, almost just a frosted look to the pattern. All right, doesn't have anything really bold. So I like that about it. And this is going to go, I just ordered another roll, which should be here soon. This is going to go on the inside of my sliding glass door. The frosted will give a little bit of privacy. It'll also help block the sun a little bit, and it's at the back side of the house, so that's real important. This is all stuff that I'm just doing now because I only bought the house less than a year ago. So I haven't had an opportunity. I'm digging into the bag. I haven't had an opportunity to do much. Holy smokes, what's in here? Oh, it's a lot of little stuff. Okay. Um, so I'm getting it done now. 98 cents. These are just little poles. You open them. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. These are just two poles that I got to go on my sliding screen door. The screen door right now is just metal and has a little track. So I got these two poles. All right, and there's two of them. One fit on each side of the door. I haven't tried them yet to see if they fit. If they don't fit, I'm not worried about it. I paid so little for these. I'll figure it out. I'll make them fit. But for under $1, that was a great investment. Very happy with that. Okay. This was $1.68. And this is just what they call replacement bungee cord. So if you have bungees that the cord is snapped or getting frayed, you can actually buy different strengths and different lengths of bungee cords. This particular bungee cord is very thin because it's going to go on those little hooks that we talked about using for Christmas or curtains. This is what I'm going to string across the area where I have to put a curtain that is a really odd size and a weird configuration. So I'm going to be using the bungee cord to do that. So for $1.68, this was 15 feet. This is 15 feet long. And as you know, when you stretch it, you get a lot more than 15 feet. So I'm happy with that one. All right, another plant similar to the other one. Again, 99 cents with a 2-cent price adjustment. So I paid 97 cents for this. So for under $1, this one is supposed to be coleus or something along those lines. But this is more of a variegated ivy. You can see the reddish. Let me turn it around a little bit here. Twist the branches. So it's very full, but this one has a little bit of red tones in it. So I will adjust this and fiddle with this, and I will get this put into the planter. So I'll have some greenery in that spot of the house without having to waste any water. All right. I've had a lot of how? A lot of little things in it. Oh, it's got some good stuff in there though. Okay. Hold on. Oh yeah, we got some good stuff. Okay. I'm gonna save that for later. This is another scoop, but this one is plastic. This was $1.07, and it is bigger than the ice scoop that I showed you before, but this is gonna go for dog food. So I'm gonna use that for the dog food. It's pretty sturdy. I don't think I'm gonna have a problem with it. This is 87 cents, and this is a pastry pusher. You've heard of drug pushers and food pushers. Well, this is a pastry pusher. You're making little muffins, the little mini muffins. You put your pastry, you make your circle, you lay it over the top. You don't even worry about trying to get it in there with your fingers or your fingernails. You use this. You just push it down and it shapes the pastry. If you're making a big one, you use this end. So, and it's natural wood, which I love that about it. I will oil it with vegetable oil. Let the wood soak it up really good so that it doesn't dry out or crack. And that should keep it. But $1.87. Another one of those little wonderful baking things. Oh, no, that goes for later. All right, so I have two of these. I'm only going to open one to show you what they are. These basically are for when you run cords across the floor. So you have a power cord that maybe you have an extension cord running like I do tonight. I have an extension cord for my light. The extension cord runs around on the floor. These are for carpeting because I have the indoor-outdoor carpet on my lanai. I needed these. So what it is, comes in 3 pieces. These are 2 rolls of Velcro. All right. These are each, I think, about 3, maybe 4 feet long. And then this is the centerpiece. So what you do is, see if you can find the opening on it. They've got it Velcro closed with these cute little tabs. Oh my goodness. Little Velcro tabs on Velcro. So basically you lay this over the cord. All right. This side down over the top of the cord. And then this is your Velcro. All right. So the other pieces will attach to this and it will hold it down on the floor. In other words, it covers what you've laid on the floor. Right. So this step one is you unroll these skinny Velcros. They have two-sided tape on them. You put this part down on the floor. All right. And then you run your cord and then you put the other piece over the top of it. So you have a smooth surface. You see a lot of hard rubber ones like these, like in shopping malls and schools and places like that, maybe in doctor's offices or even in hospitals, running across the tile floor to hide a cord. This is the same idea, except for this is a little different because it's in three pieces and you can constantly expose the wires if you need to adjust them or move them. You can just pull this right up. So I've got two of those because I only have one outlet out here on the patio. Excuse me. And having only one outlet on the patio makes it a little difficult to do a lot of things. All right. Let me get in here, pull some stuff out. We're getting there. We're getting there. Whew, it is a scorcher. Let me tell you. Okay. This was 48 cents. And in keeping with the baking I've been doing, it's just a little doggy cookie cutter. Can we see the screen? Take it out. Let's see. We'll go with the foil on it. I'll try to open these things. I'm happy they're wrapped around so tightly, but then again, I'm not happy when I can find to open them. So this is just a little dog that's sitting. And you see, it's just a little doggy sitting down. Hold him over that way. There you go. Now you can see him. It's just a little dog sitting. So when I make dog bones for my doggies, I can actually make them in the shape of my dog. Would that be cannibalism? I hope not. But my dogs will eat anything. Okay, we've been looking at these nice shears behind me blowing in the wind. These are seafoam green. They are a beautiful, beautiful silky material. Absolutely love it. Here's another one that just came in. This one I will be putting up. I still have one more to come. And they have really sturdy grommets that hold them. Really sturdy grommets. Very well made. I am extremely happy with this product. Look at this, the way these are punched on here. This is beautiful work. The seaming is absolutely gorgeous work. This is just like, oh my gosh, I'm just blown away. And this was $3.39 for one panel. $3.39. That's all. I cannot wait. I have so much stuff to do tomorrow around here to get these things up. I can try to get the one eye finished a little bit. And in keeping with that, these are the hooks that hold the curtain rods. I got a bunch of them. Let me see if I don't have to open up the pack, but the shoe pack was 7 cents. Can you see that? 7 cents for a 2-pack. All right. But I have one that's already open from a previous pack. So this is what it looks like. It's just a little clip. It's curved. It'll hold up to a 1-inch, or excuse me, a 1/2-inch rod. You open up the top. It has the snap close. It's got a spring close, so that stays down. That rod is not going to move. It mounts on the back with two-sided tape. I have this mounted only with this and holding the rods, and it's been up. What I have up now has been up for a week. So these hold great. Just make sure when you're using this, you clean the surface that you're going to put them on. Clean it off really good with like an alcohol swab or something along those lines, witch hazel, whatever, grain alcohol of any kind, but just clean it off really good. Put this on where you want it and then let it sit at least 8 hours, if not 24 hours. That gives the glue a chance to really attach itself to the surface. Then you can go ahead and mount your rod to it. But that's a little great thing. Love it. Okay. Pillowcases. In redoing my house, I had some pillowcases from before. This one was $2.11. Let me see that. $2.11. Okay. And I thought it was just absolutely beautiful. It's got all the Southwestern colors that are in my home. This is a nice burlap type canvas material. Look at that print. It's just very bold and colorful. The only thing it's really missing in here, it has somewhat of a teal in it, but it doesn't have a really bold teal to it. But it's got the yellows and the golds and the reds and the greens and the darker greens, lighter greens, reds, red, orange, plums color, browns. It's just really beautiful. It is a zipper case. Zipper's down here. So of course it's washable. You put your pillow form in there. Some of my pillows have pillow form, but most of my pillows have polyfill in them. And I find with the polyfill, it's a lot easier for them to actually, I don't have to worry about them getting dirty. With a pillow form, if it gets dirty, you're stuck. You have to end up like throwing it away. But with these and with polyfill, you just throw the polyfill away and you put some new stuff in. And that stuff is cheap. All right. And for $2.19, this is another pillowcase. And I tried to get something that would coordinate with that one, color-wise. And of course, I have a red sofa, so I had to make sure both of them coordinated with my sofa. So this one is just stripes. And you can put it this way, or you can put it this way, but the zipper's on the bottom, so I think they intended it to go this way, but more than likely I'll put mine the other way. But I thought this was very Southwestern looking, love the colors to it. Again, beautiful material, nice thick quality, excellent, excellent, excellent. No problems there. Okay. For my curtains, once I get them all up, I wanted lightweight types because I didn't want anything. The curtains, the shears are so thin, there's really nothing to them when you pull them together. So I wanted to make sure that I had a magnetic closure that didn't depend on the body of the curtain to hold it up. Now, these say they're magnetic. I don't believe they are magnetic. And this one's already broken, so I'm going to have to let them know that it's broken. But there's a clip here. If you can see. Hold on a second. That one's broken. So on the clip, you can see it has there's a hole here. There's an end on this one. All right. And they don't pull towards each other. So there's no magnet. You literally have to push them together to get them to clip. So I got to say I'm disappointed because I thought they were a magnet, but they're not. They're popped together. And of course, this one is broken. I don't know if I can fix it, but I think considering that it was misrepresentative being magnetic, I think I'm going to do a return. And you can do a return. You have 90 days to return anything. You get your price adjustments within 30 days, going back 30 days. Do you know about price adjustments? I hope you do. Because on a price adjustment, if you go into an order that you placed, you go into either where it has the item count, if you're using your cell phone app, or if you're using a computer, go where it says view order details. In there, if you see an option that says request credit, request adjustment, price adjustment, that means something in that order went down in price and you are due the difference. So in order to get that difference, you just click on the bar, follow the prompts, click to submit it, and you'll get an instant credit to your account. 2 more clips, just like the other ones. All right. Piece of bag stuck to it. Same 2 clips to hold your trash bags onto your trash cans. All right. So same thing again. These were 48 cents, just like the other ones. Very affordable. What do we got left? Not much. A couple of big things. All right. Little things. 98 cents. These are bag clips, snack bag clips. I'm one of those people who bought one of those battery operated bag sealers that you're supposed to slide across the bag. Well, I followed all the instructions and it didn't work. It kept cutting the bag, or it would only melt part of it together. No matter what I did, it would not work. So I said, forget it. I threw it away because I only paid like 28 cents for it. Threw it away and I ordered these. And these are just your old-fashioned bag clips, and I don't know, there's just something nice about having a regular bag clip that you don't have to worry about. It's just a 2-part. I don't know if I don't even want to mess with it right now. But anyway, it's just, you can see it's got the strip on the bottom. You literally just slide this across and slide this piece in and lock it in. I will open these up later, but I don't want to open them up now and risk breaking them. But anyway, regular clips, regular bag clips. We'll see how those go. What is so heavy in this bag? Oh, I know what's so heavy in this bag. Hold on, it's going to dump it. And we're almost at the bottom anyway. This bag Oh my gosh. Okay. So this bag had, I marked it. I thought I marked it. Yeah, 32. This had 32 items in it. And we're almost at the bottom. We've got about 10 more left. And then we'll be done. Okay. This is a simple storage bag for papers. It is just a snap close front. It costs $2.18. Has a little label on the front where you can put anything you want. Just opens the snap and it's just an open body. It does expand to about an inch or so. All right. But I got this just to hold paperwork for the repairs and the expenses related to the house because your capital improvement expenses, when you buy a fixer-upper like this, your capital improvement expenses are something you can deduct. Your regular maintenance and, paint and that kind of stuff is something you can't. But when you're knocking down walls and replumbing your entire house, you need to keep receipts. And that's what that is for. Okay. Oh, I don't know how this got in here, but this was 98 cents. This is a hair towel for the bathroom. Just a beautiful little gray hair towel. You put this part on your head. This is the back of your head, so it goes on like this. All right. You put this over the front, you twist it around, pull this to the back on the loop, and button it onto this little button. And these are great. I already have one in purple, and it dries my hair beautiful. I wanted to get a second one so that in case the purple one's in the wash, so I have an extra. You can wear them for a while because if you think about it, it's clean hair. It's not like you're putting it dirty on you. It's clean hair. All right, another set of the clips for the curtain rods. Same kind of clips, curtain rods. Okay, I'm not going to open those. You've already seen them. Oh, we're almost at the bottom. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, mouse pad, 98 cents, a round mouse pad. Now, if you remember a couple of calls ago, I got skins for my computer. And so I got the mouse pad that matches because I have a beautiful Queen Anne's desk and the desktop is leather. And I don't want my mouse going across the leather and eventually wearing it down and ruining the finish. So I got this and this matches my things. And this is a nice, sturdy, I can't talk, sturdy, heavy one. Great mouse pad for under $2. Absolutely love that. I'll put that to use right away. All right. Almost done. We have 5 minutes and we'll be done. This was $4.19. Okay, $4.19. There are 20 of these in here, and these are iron hooks. When you hang lights outside, okay, so these are very sturdy, very strong iron hooks. They have the clip so that when you push down on the clip, all right, you push the wire in, all right, the clip is really tight. So when you push your wire into there, right, your clip will spring back up and keep the wire from popping out. It's very windy down here, especially during monsoon season. So when we hang lights or string lights or anything around like that, this is what we need. And they do come with the little mollies in case you're putting them into something that's hollow, right? So you have that to hold it in. These are sturdy iron and they're powder coated with this really tight spring clip. That's going to work great for outside lights. Okay. Wax. Can you see this? This is it gives me a flavor. I know it gives me a flavor. This is okay. This is milk. Okay. This is wax to go in my wax pot. I wax my eyebrows and, body hair, whatever the case may be. This is actually a can of the wax. The can sits down into pot. It heats this up. And then, of course, I use the little wooden spatulas, they call them. They look like popsicle sticks. And then the cloth and pull it off. Nowadays, most people are using the beads and then you just put it on with the beads and you pull it off by hand. I don't like the beads. I cannot control as closely with the beads and the application of that wax and pulling it off. It comes off a lot easier if I have a strip to grab. So I got this, and this was $10.79. This pot will probably last me 2 years. And that's for waxing my legs, my underarms, my chin, my eyebrows. Right. So it'll go a long way. Look for your beauty products there, not just your makeup. but things along those lines. Right, 6 cents. Who says you can't get things for under a dime, right? 6 cents. Nice pair of cutting shears. I'm not going to open them because they don't have a cover on them, but they do have like a little can opener thing right here. They have the gripper right here to help you like with the bottle top opener. Very, very sharp edge, good grip. All right, 6 cents. These are going to go out in my craft area. Those would be great for cutting hard films. All right, what do we got left? Oh, that's all we got left. Okay. Basically 2 things, and then we're done. You stuck with me. Thank you for that so much. We're at an hour and 10 minutes. I don't think I've ever done a video this long. I hope you guys like long videos. But as you can see, the sun's been setting behind me, and now my ring light is a little bit more casting a shadow behind me. But we still got this nice little breeze coming in through these shears. Can you see them moving? Absolutely love that. That's why I like sitting out here. All right. So this was $4.79. And I did have a little price reduction, so I ended up paying $4.68 for it. Comes with instructions, comes with two-sided tape, if that's what you want to use, but that's not what I'm going to use. All right. It does come with the hardware, so you can mount it. That's my intention. All right. And this is your paper towel holder. Beautiful cylindrical brushed nickel color. All right, I'm going to be mounting it this way underneath my kitchen cabinet behind my light so the paper towel pulls down. I found it if I mount things this way, the paper end flops around and comes undone. So if I leave it this way, it stays on the roll. Great deal. Now keep in mind, see, silver like this, okay? And the last thing I'm going to show you is the knobs that I got for the door pulls that I got for my kitchen cabinets. These are 7-inch pulls. They match what I just showed you. $1.29 per pull. These are 7-inch. I have 2 of these for a bigger cabinet. I have 2 of these at $1.29 for a medium-sized cabinet. That's right next to it because my cabinets change in size. They go from large, medium to small. So I've got 2 of these for the medium cabinet. But I got 2 of these cute little baby ones for the little tiny cabinet that's up over the microwave. All right, they're all nice little door pulls. And then I got a set of 4 for $2.17. And these are the 5-inch drawer pulls. This one I will open so you can see it. 5-inch drawer pulls. There we go. And a brushed nickel. Just a plain bar. And I have a bank of cabinets on the opposite side of the kitchen with 4 doors. So these 4 are all the same size. So that's it. You did it. We made it. Oh my gosh. An hour and 12 minutes. I want to thank you so much for hanging with me. I really appreciate it. I would love if you saw some things that you like, if you stuck it out this long, give me a big thumbs up. Let me know. Add a comment in there. Tell me what you liked, what you didn't like, what we can change. Do you want long videos? Would you prefer I go back to doing just a half an hour? I do have a clothing haul coming and I do have a jewelry haul coming. In the next couple of weeks, I'll get those ready and uploaded. I promise I will work with this ring light and get this thing to be less glaring. Tonight's my first night using it, but I wanted to sit out here while it was cooler and see what it was like to do a nighttime video outside. And I think it's kind of fun. Yes, I'm glistening, but that's okay. Because women, we don't sweat. We glisten, right? I bling. This is my body blinging itself out. I got a bridge to sell if you believe that one. So anyway, I appreciate you being here. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me. I want to hear your comments as well. I'm glad everybody came back who came back. I'm glad to see all the new people that came to see me for the first time. Please smash that subscribe button. Let's get these videos rolling so more people can see them. I can build my channel. I've got so much more to bring you. I like to think I bring you a good variety of different things. All these things I'm going to use because they're all related to working around my house and fixing my house. And this is just how versatile Temu is. So I have no doubt when I send them a picture of this broken non-magnetic thing that they will say, oh, here, we're going to give you your money back and you can keep the item. It's like, no, I'll be throwing those away. Anyway, one last thing. Hashtag giveaway down in the comments. Temu sent me 3 giveaway cards. These are for first-time users. All right, they all have a scratch off on the back. and you and I will both benefit from these cards. So the first 3 people that do hashtag giveaway, I will send you a message. You can pick the color card you want, whether it's red, blue, or black. We'll scratch it off. All right. We can do a little live together or whatever. We'll scratch it off together and we'll see what we get from Temu. But this is for new users. And I know there's not a lot of new users left out there, but there are some. So make sure you share this video to someone who can see just how much and what the great bargains they can get and what Temu can do for them. I love you guys. Stay hydrated, stay sweet, and I'll see you again in a couple of days.